Funny, fun, light, hearted.
Be funny!
Hello, friends, and welcome to Tori Talks TV. I am Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
And this is episode 19 of our show about shows. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here today.
Oh.
As always.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Happy to have you. All right, everybody. We're going to start with our segment called TV Tidbits. So, Dr. S, if you don't mind, I'm going to go first today.
Okay. My
TV tidbit, the headline reads, The Office episode saves a life.
Mm-hmm.
What? If you just look at the graphic, do you remember the Office episode where they do like the CPR training?
Oh, yes.
Okay, do you remember that? Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, there was a 21-year-old man from Tucson, Arizona who found a woman unresponsive in a car.
Okay.
And he's like, well, I gotta save her, obviously. So he like breaks the window. He like gets her out. He's like, okay, I gotta do CPR. I've never done CPR. What am I gonna do? He's like, oh, I remember that Office episode where they say do compressions to the tempo of the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. Staying alive. Yeah, so he does CPR, saves her life.
Wow.
Thanks to The Office. Who would have thought? Michael Scott, you know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Goofball that he is. That episode got a little crazy, too, when Dwight decided to cut the face off of the dummy and do a Silence of the Lambs type thing. And for what? I don't know, because he's Dwight. Yeah. Anyway, it was super impressive that something from The Office, which is, totally, not, like you wouldn't think that would save a life. Like, that's not
what it was meant for.
That wasn't what it was meant for, but it did. So good job, Michael Scott.
Good job. Unintended consequences.
Exactly. And that is my TV tidbit, everybody.
I like that.
Thank you. What about you?
So my TV tidbit is, well, it was inspired by, so last week we mentioned an actress and we couldn't recall her name. So we made a promise to say her name aloud.
From The Good Place and Killing Eve.
So Kirby Howell-Baptiste, hello. Look at her face.
Applaud you.
Love it.
Sorry we forgot your name.
So I was reminded to bring up her name because in the finale of The Good Place, we see that she's coming back next season.
Yay!
So she was Chidi's girlfriend and then ex-girlfriend, and now we see that she is back, and she's kind of set in motion the plot for season 4.
She died.
She
died. What that means. But go ahead,
Yes. So I looked her up. We have her name, Kirby Howell-Baptiste, and she was in Barry, and she will be in season 2, Killing Eve, and also she's going to be in the Veronica Mars reboot.
What?
So clearly she and Kristen Bell have become friends.
Oh, obviously.
Right? And even more exciting, she's going to be starring in, so she pretty much supports those other shows, but she's going to be starring in the upcoming show Girls Code, which is directed or created by Paul Feig, who directed Bridesmaid and the female Ghostbusters.
So that's going to be
good.
And
he also created Freaks and Geeks and directed some episodes of The Office.
No way!
So, and so Girls Code refers to code, like computer code, and she's going to be one of 2 female leads. So I think that she's going to be a future It Girl household name.
Breakout star.
So we didn't know your name last week, but now we do, and I think you're going to be a household name
and
very
everybody
soon.
will.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's in all the great shows of right now.
Thank you for following up with that, because she really deserved that.
Yes.
For everybody to know her name.
She's so fun.
Yeah, she's
really
hang
good.
out with her. I love her. Right? Call us. Anyway. Okay. So we're going to do a bonus tidbit as well. This is going to be like our little joint tidbit, and it's about the 25th annual Sag Awards. Yes, so Sag Awards, fun. My favorite award show because it's voted on by the actors, right? So I want to start off by saying, I told you last time that my favorite is when they start the intro and everybody's like, they have a few people talk about like how they got started in the business, and then at the end they say, I am blank and I am an actor. Well, my favorite intro was from Jeffrey Owens from The Cosby Show. Do you remember? He's the actor that someone took a picture of him working at Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like shaming him, I think. But no, he got to have his little time, and he was like, awesome. Yeah, I took this job because I needed to, but by the way, I'm Jeffrey Owens and I'm an actor. So that was so cute. That's awesome. Yeah. And then we have to talk about the winners in the TV categories because this is crazy, but everybody that won, we've seen them.
I know.
We watch these
Everyone
shows.
wants us to review their shows now.
That's what's up.
That's the conclusion that I've drawn.
Well, obviously, yeah. So let's start with Jason Bateman. Yes. He won for Best Actor in a Drama Series. You know, it was really cool about his speech. He said that he was like encouraging the struggling actors because again, this is about SAG-AFTRA. It was about the SAG Awards. So yeah, he was saying like, you guys hang in there. Like I was a struggling artist just like you. I just needed one breakout role and look at what happened to me. Yes. So good for him for inspiring them. Yep. Also, we got to give it up to our girl Sandra Oh. Yay. She won for Killing Eve, Best Actress. That was really exciting, of course. Let's move on to Best Female Actor in a Comedy. Rachel Brosnahan for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Oh my gosh, she's killing it. I think she's won like everything. Emmy, Golden Globe, SAG. Yes. Good for her. Yeah, she deserves it. Definitely. And then what's really cool also is that Best Actor, Best Male Actor in a Comedy went to Tony Shalhoub. Yes.
Yay, yes. Who we love.
Yes, and Marvelous Mrs. Maisel again, so they're killing it.
The actors know.
Yes, exactly.
We were like, he got snubbed possibly, but the actors know.
Yeah, I know. I think that's why I love it so much. Yes, and then for Best Ensemble in a Comedy.
I love the SAG Awards because they do the Ensemble Awards.
Ensemble.
My favorite.
But who won for Best Comedy Ensemble? Let's just keep it going.
It was our show.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. So they did a great job that night, yeah. But they deserved it because everybody in that, of course, she's the star, but everybody contributes to the success of that show. Yeah. Then the ensemble, Best Ensemble Cast for Drama went to This Is Us! Which we also review that show. So could we be more proud right now?
We are on point.
No way. We did it. Yeah. I have to give a little shout out to Megan Mullally who hosted. She did a pretty good job. Kind of funny in the like drunk, horny socialite way. But it made for really good comedy and she did a really great job. Again, only the second host ever to host the SAG Awards. And I want to say my most favorite, maybe memorable moment is when the cast of This Is Us won and the little kids are coming up, you know, like the little big three, and Lady Gaga gets up and she high-fives all of them.
Oh, that's cute.
That was so cute and heartwarming. She's so down to earth. I've heard that from a few different people, how down to earth she is. So good for you. She didn't win, but whatever. She was happy for everybody else that did.
That's good.
Congratulations to all the winners!
Yay.
We're so excited that we actually know who won.
Yes.
We know of their shows.
Yes.
We watch them.
We can say you deserve it.
Yes, so we did good.
Yes.
We sure did. Okay, let's go to our next segment. This segment's called Humor Me. Okay, everybody, so this is where you get to humor us. We're going to talk about something TV related for 60 seconds, but we only have 60 seconds to talk about
exactly
it. So.
60 seconds.
Yeah, we've got somebody timing us, so no pressure.
No.
The lights don't bother us at all.
It's not
It's
hot.
fine. Nope, doesn't make it any worse. Okay, so Dr. S, sorry, but you're going to go first.
Okay.
So you got this, all right? Are you ready? Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go.
Okay, so speaking of hot, this episode was a hot mess. So many things happened. I couldn't possibly recap it all, so I will just say that there were about 20 loose ends. They all miraculously got tied up. So in a nutshell, who shot Hiram Lodge? Sheriff Mineta, plotted by his wife, Hermione Lodge. Penelope Blossom killed Clifford and Claudius Blossom, so her husband and her brother-in-law, with poison. And she has a sex club, by the way.
What?
Yeah. So Archie hits rock bottom again, like he couldn't go any further. But who pulls him out of the hole but Josie from Josie and the Pussycats? So what I love about this ending is that she says he should save himself by turning to two things. Boxing, which, I mean, yes, box, like that, right? And also music. To go back to your music, I mean, what's cuter? Archie boxing or Archie with a guitar? There was actually a picture of KJ Appa shirtless with a guitar, but it wasn't from Riverdale, so I decided I shouldn't show it. Yeah, I finished.
Well, wow, you had time to spare.
I just wanted to look at the picture.
Did you just say Josie and the Pussycat?
Yeah, they're part of the Archie mythology.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to love this. They, you know, Heather's coming soon, people.
I have to figure this out because, wow. That was so good,
Boxing
by the way.
and
Good
guitar
job.
Playing Archie.
And you just keep giving me these amazing chiseled ab photos. So thank you for that. Is that all Riverdale's about? Because in my mind it is. That and the place called Harem Lodge. Because it's a place. It's a lodge I will go to for the winter. Hey, good job, Dr. S. I'm ready to go now. Okay,
I'm ready.
so...
I'm listening. My listening ears are on.
Ready for Humor Me?
Yes.
Okay, 60 seconds. Go. So mine's about the Masked Singer, y'all. Okay, so I am 100% sure that the rabbit is Joey Fatone. Dude, just reveal yourself already. You ain't fooling me. And then the alien is for sure LaToya Jackson, in my opinion. LaToya freaking Jackson, that tiny little thing. Mm-hmm. And you know what? They're kind of catching on. So good job, judges. You're doing better. The lion, I still believe, is Rumor Willis, even though Rumor Willis denied it on the red carpet recently. She did. She's like, nope, that's not me. I'm not falling for that. That's you. All the clues add up to you. Okay, who else do we have? Oh, yes. The unmasked singer for this week was the unicorn, which, by the way, was my guess again, Tori Spelling. Yes. Of other... Tori, by the way. So I'm 4 for 4. I just like to say for all the unmasked singers. So again, I just like to know where and when I can apply for the masked singer judging position. But I will say that Ken Jeong, he did get it right. He got Tori Spelling. Yes. So, you know, there's hope for the judges. So good job.
Good job.
Yay!
Yay! Oh. And they are coming back for season 2.
Yep, they did get renewed.
So
that's
get
right.
your resume ready.
I can't wait. Oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Yep. 4 for 4. Just saying.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, everybody, let's go on to another segment. And this segment is called Worth a Watch. So it's a show we think that is worth watching for everybody. And we don't just say anything. I mean, we have to, like, feel like strongly about this. We can watch a show, and if we don't think it's worth watching, we're not going to put it on here. So
throw it in the trash.
We mean business when we recommend these shows. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go first, okay?
Okay.
So my Worth a Watch is called Bodyguard.
Oh.
It's on Netflix, and it stars Richard Madden, Rob Stark.
Oh.
Okay, so if you guys were, feeling like, I need my Rob Stark fix, with that chiseled jaw of yours, that perfect little jawline, it's fine. He's in this, and he's even better. Because I kind of thought, like, Rob Stark was, like, a little, like... I thought of him as, like, a child. Because they always make him out to be a child in that show. So I was like...
He's just a boy.
He's just a boy. Right. Okay, so I was like, he's cute. But this is, like, Rob Stark 2.0. Like, all grown up.
Is his hair curly, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Go, proceed.
Okay, are you ready, though? Okay, so basically the show is about, like, an Army veteran. He now works as a protection officer who's assigned to protect the Home Secretary, which is, like, I guess a British thing.
Okay.
It takes place in Britain. Anyway, but he has PTSD, like, bad, and anxiety, really bad. And in his personal life, he has, like, a lot of struggles. He's separated from his wife. He has 2 kids. But then, like, when he's on the job protecting Madam Secretary, he's, like, he's brave, and he's stronger than ever. And he's more sexy than I remember. Okay. And that Scottish accent, I know he's supposed to be British, whatever. I hear it.
Okay.
And I like it. I like what I see. But besides that, I will say he did win the Golden Globe for Best Actor for this performance. I totally see why. Okay. I mean, boy, is he good. I'm super impressed with him because, Rob Stark, obviously, we know him as that. But, like, and that was great and everything. But this is, like, he has so many different levels. So I think that it was well-deserved, rightfully acknowledged for him to get that Golden Globe win. But everybody check it out. I'm not really into the whole, like, because it's about, like, terrorists and terrorism and all that stuff. And I'm not really into that. But, like, the whole story, like, his backstory, everything together, it really comes together. And there's only 6 episodes, so you're going to be fine.
Oh, I could do that.
I'm 3 episodes in. I'm halfway done. Nice. So that is my Worth the Watch. You handsome man, yeah. Ooh, sorry, I got distracted. How about you? What's your Worth the Watch?
So my Worth the Watch is, and this was recommended, I have to give a shout out to my friend David Corbett. He has really good taste. So he recommended I watch Crashing, which is on HBO.
I've never heard
that HBO app, though. It's like, oh, let me just try that one out. I'm serious. You can't help yourself. So it's a 30-minute comedy starring Pete Holmes. So he's a guy, a comic, and his career kind of starts to take off after his wife cheats on him.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Crashing, I was like, what does that title mean? I've only seen 3 episodes so far, but I am hooked because the characters are really, like, compelling. You kind of want to see, like, what's going to happen to this guy. So Crashing basically refers to, at least thus far, every night since he, like, found out that his wife's cheating on him, he's, like, crashing on the couch of, like, another comic.
Oh.
So the first one is Artie Lange, and he winds up going to upstate New York to do a show with him. It is so hilarious.
Is Howard Stern on there?
I don't know yet because I haven't seen. Apparently, there's like a crashing like comedy tour too. Like I think some of the people on the show. I don't know too much yet, but there's 3 seasons. I'm only a little bit into the first season.
Oh, okay.
He goes like on the road or goes upstate with Artie Lange, and then 1 week's with T.J. Miller, and then I don't know what more is to come. But it is so funny. I like laugh out loud, and I was telling myself like, why is this so funny? I'm like, duh, they're comedians.
They know what they're doing.
So, like, what a great narrative to, like, set these, comics into. Like, throw them into this narrative. This guy, like, kind of, like, developing his comic technique, going through heartache. It kind of reminded me of, like, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but not beautiful. And not glamorized. Like, way more gritty. Like, if Marvelous Mrs. Maisel was a guy, but, like, in real life, in current New York City, like really having to make it.
Sounds good to me.
It's just like raw and real and like really hilarious.
So a comedy. Good.
It's a comedy.
We just recommended a drama and a comedy.
I know. Fun stuff.
You are welcome.
I know.
That's a good one. I never even heard of it.
It's fun.
Crashing. Because he's crashing on the couch. I like that.
He's crashing.
Yeah, that's really funny. Oh, cool. Yeah. Thanks for the recommendation.
You too.
Yeah. I'm excited. Okay, well, you guys, we have now come to the end of episode 19! Yay!
Oh, cheers.
Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, please remember to like and comment and subscribe. And don't forget that our next episode is episode 20.
20?
That's a big deal. That's a milestone. We're going to have a celebration. You don't want to miss it. Hey, everybody. Happy TV watching. And we will see you next time on Tori Talks TV. Bye-bye. Bye. If you cut her open, she'd spew rainbow blood.
Yeah.
Her blood would
like
be rainbow.
She poops rainbow sparkles.
She farts glitter and poops hearts.
She's a unicorn!